using Scrum right now. We're just on the Kanban, so we usually try to prepare the issues and assign it daily to devs. And let's have intentions and distractions. I start with myself and also updates because we don't have daily today. My update is I'm working on the roadmap things, and I try to finalize lots of new issues. We had great meetings with Mohammed and Amin to make these epics, one verification form and another notification center. We try to analyze it more, and we create lots of issues under these epics. And the givebacks views are going to be finalized. We already implemented the new. Iris is going to give the updates about the new project art. And yeah, that's my updates. My intention is just to make updates for any issues in the board, and also trying to remove the blockers. And I don't have any distractions. I pass it on to Ahmed.
Hey everyone, sorry my internet connection is not very good these days. Um, we talked with Monique and Amin about some issues and epics like notifications and verification of projects, and I created some tasks, some subtasks on them. I didn't implement anything today, and my intention for this call is to know what is the priority of these epics and issues, how we should start from where and from what epics. And I have no distraction. I pass it to Meteor.
Thank you, man. Hey, guys, happy to see you all. Well, I'm not distracted, ready to plan our next sprint. Just a couple of things in my hands right now, and it's checking the APR of the code ETH reinfarm. I also have to check the Redux tooltip that Shevik is implementing in a PR to see if we move from a React context. And I think there is a bug on the filtering of the breaks that it was kind of old, and I was tagged recently for that. Yeah, happy to see you all, and yeah, excited to see what this sprint is going to bring. I'll pass it to Carlos.
Thanks, Mateo, GM, everyone. I have no distractions. Ready to tackle the new sprint this week. What I've been working on these past weeks has been the Auth microservice, which is already in staging. Um, with all the tests and everything. The only thing missing, I think, is DevOps work, which I'm talking with Moshe Hub to set up the domain so that we can start implementing from the front end and the back end we currently have. So I'm excited for this new architecture we're doing for microservices, and yeah, I'll pass it to Lauren.
My intentions of the call are just to sync up and see where we're at with everything. My intentions for this week are to like really push forward on Give Power and like maybe start to do some development on it because the design is like really pretty much done, and just checking on the regen farms, the cult DAO and stuff. And I'm just distracted by every other thing that I'm doing, and I'll pass it to Mitch.
Thanks, Lauren. Yeah, this week I want to push retroactive givebacks, and maybe if we feel good, start development on the Give Farm extensions. Apart from that, nothing to add. I'll just listen in. and I'll pass it to Kotabe.
Thanks, Mitch. Hey everyone, GM everyone. On my side, well, distractions, I'm multitasking just a little bit, and intentions, mostly sync up with everyone, but also my intention for today and maybe tomorrow's call with Mohammed is, with Mo, is to see how can I help to start pushing forward API Give. So I'll pass it to Santi.
Thank you, Kotabe. My intention is just to hang around for the first time on the meeting and get to know the team and what are you guys working on. And I'll just pass it to Vertic, I think. Didn't go?
Sorry, who's you mentioning?
Yeah.
You can go ahead.
Yeah, can I go? I can take it. I suppose he said King, but I can get it. Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm happy. I'm so excited about the coming week. We have many things to implement. We have many things ready. I know that this week will be a great week, of course, for backend guys and the DevOps. Hopefully, and I'm so excited that Mitch is back. I miss you really. That's it. This week I try to be helpful. Was walking from project to another and try to be helpful, and also a little bit blocked by the power design, and that's it. I pass it to Giant King. Giant King, are you here?
Giant King is already.
Yeah. Oh, he has muted. Different. He has different.
Yeah.
He says, well, okay, I pass it back to you, Monique. Or Alireza. Have you gone? Alireza and Cherry. Oh, I pass it to Alireza.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Amin. Good morning, good evening. My updates. I almost finished the new design of project cards, and I just had one question that I asked Mo Saidi, and I'm waiting for his response. Also, I had some meetings with Cherik about Redux and also a project card. And about intentions, I am here just to sync up with the team and no distraction. I will pass it to Cherik.
Thank you, Alireza. Hello, guys. GM. Today I reviewed 4 PR from Amin, Ramin, and Alireza. Also, I had a meeting with Alireza about the Redux and project cards and something else. My intention is to talk about the power, Sentry problems, and also if we have time, I hope we talk about Apple client. Can we remove it or not? Yeah, this is my intention. I pass it to Rami.
Hey guys, I implemented the new donation service. In the new donation service, we notify backend about the donation status if it is failed or mined. If the front end, for example, if the user closes the app on his browser, on the new service, the backend will check the donations with the network every 1 hour, but if the front end notifies backend about the donation status, it will check it immediately. I add the donation status column on all the donation tables. It's just for now, just for testing, because we are testing the new donation service. After that, we should somehow remove or filter the pending donations. For example, for the public view, we should omit the pending donations. I also, beside that, had some refactoring for the donation tables. And yeah, that's it. I pass it back to Monique.
Cheruk, have you gone? Okay, sorry. Yeah, thank you for your attentions. Let's start. Take a look at the board. Let's see what's going on here. Guys, I really don't know what to do about these PRs. It's related to the job by Pedro, but I'm looking forward to having updates. Or shall we keep it here or just close it? I mean, Cherek, I think you were the reviewer, or I remember that the Cherek told me that you take care of all these. And because of that, I assigned it to you, Cherek.
Yeah, but I think he opened another PR and it's merged. But let me check it again. I don't remember. Yeah.
I carried back to the sprint backlog, and you're assigned to this issue. And about this item, this Give Unity2 is about the gig economy. Can't sign in with the Google, Facebook, Discord, and Twitter or Brave. Exchange model sheet is already merged. Unescape and HTML already merged. This one is already merged. And what about this refactor donation table? It shows me open, but I'm not sure that it's open or not. Ramin, is it open?
Yeah, I think it's not merged yet.
Yeah, I reviewed it
So
as I remember, but it has conflict with develop, so I mentioned Ramin for.
Said that you approved the changes.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
it
sure.
has conflict with develop. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will fix it.
Thank you.
So shall I bring it back to in progress or sprint backlog? I think in progress have more sense. Okay, Ramin? Or
Yeah.
do you agree?
Okay. Yeah.
And what about this? Oh, this project card is waiting for review right now. Is it finished, Reza?
Yeah, it's almost finished, but I had one question from Mo Saidi, and I sent him my question, and I'm waiting for his answer.
You can also ask me if you want, or and ask it on the issue can be trackable by all the design team.
Okay, I will ask you after the meeting. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So do I have to bring it back to in progress?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay. And what about this move subgraph context to Redux? You put it in the who's gonna review it? Sure.
It's a draft PR. I sent the link to Alireza and Mateo to show that and tell them suggestions. So I think maybe we should move back it to in progress because yeah, it's a draft PR. Yes.
Cool. And this one is in the give economy, but I put it in the UAT because this also matters and finalized. So let's take a look at what we have in progress. We have this one also, change save donation service, send notes and other required. I think it's already merged also, but not get updated. And this one is already, I think I'm waiting for confirmation, and we had to move it to done. Okay, this one is for Epic and yeah, and I think that's it's done, but we have to send it to Mitch or other guys to put it in the documentation of our or in or docs domain. I mean, maybe we have to add another kind of documentation there. I can also mention Katabe for documentation here because we're going to find a solution to have all the documentation of the Epic somewhere. Maybe it's related to you. Dan, is it okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Animation for Epic. Okay. So, this one. This one, I think that Alireza reviewed it, but I think I shared this problem in the community channel for the Comes Star working group, and Ahmed going to take a look at it. So I'm going to tag Ahmed about this. We're gonna have to change the contents for sharing on Facebook because we can't support emojis on Facebook. So we have to use hashtags or other things. So yeah. So let's get back to the sprint backlog. This one already put it here. This one is also, I think Metal put the comments today. He's going to check it. And I think we didn't plan for this, but it's going to be a kind of backend issue. There was a request that we enable the emojis for the name of the projects, and I think it's it's a kind of filtering from the backend. So Mohammed, what do you think? Do I have to move it to impact graph, or do I have to create another issue for this, or maybe I can get it back to new issues because it's not very high priority thing. But in order to that I can make my backlog ready, I have to make it more clear. Let's at least have another issue related to this. Do you have any comments, Mohammed?
No, you're right. We can have a new issue in the impact graph for that, or you can move it to impact graph. Both are okay.
So I can read back for now in the new issues, or in the product backlog instead of here, and we can plan for it later.
Thanks.
And what about this transaction is completable assessment? We made a surgery, and I think we fixed it. Thank you for what you did. I put it in the UAT is ready for testing. For information, I think Mitch, we need your assistance on testing this. We totally changed the flow of our backend services with the front end about the donation. So correct me, Mohammed, if I'm wrong, but right now we have 3 different statuses for donation. One is pending, one is failed, and one is verified. So right after we listen to the Web3 and the Web3 said that the transaction is minted, we're going to execute the verification process. And Mohammed check that transaction with the network right after we understood that the transaction is minted, and we make it verified. Is that okay? So we right now, for example, after the user creates this donation, we show it as a pending donation in its My Donation view in my account. But right after, I think 5 minutes is going to be verified by the network and the backend job that Mohammed wrote it. So it's going to be showing the public in the public views. So it's going to it's not right now. It's implemented on the stage, but we have to very well before we're going to production. So this sort by we review the issue, and what about this unfinished project? I think we can have this view kind of model for browser model, and let the user know before it closes the creation of the project. So we can implement this, but I asked the design guys to provide more user-friendly model. I think we can implement it.
Excuse me, Monique, this is a built-in model, and we can change it, as I mentioned in the comment. We can't change the text or UI, so the only thing that we can show before close the tab, this is this model.
So we can customize it with our own.
No, we can't.
Okay. So if Lauren accepts the copy here, I can assign it to you guys.
But it's a common UX for the websites, because every website should use this. So I think users know this model and know what they should do. So maybe it's okay. Yeah, it's ugly, but it's okay.
Okay, awesome. So who's going to take this issue?
I implemented it just for closing the tab, but if you want to show another alert, if the user change the path, we can have another model that and implement it ourselves. But this is it's just few lines, and I implemented it.
So I can put it in the UAT. Good news.
I didn't create PR. I just want to check is it working. Yeah.
So I put it in progress whenever you add it to the staging.
Could you please assign it to me, because I didn't.
Sure, man.
Thank you.
So this is for Cherik. And
sorry, Monique, I have a question.
Go ahead, man.
About the donation status, if the donation status is approved, we give the user the give back, and if it's still pending, we may not give him anything. So I think it's necessary to somehow show the user show them the donation status. So I wanted to ask that do we have any plan on the UI UX to somehow show them?
Yeah, we have to change the table in the My Account, but for the public views in public profile, donation tab, and in donation tab in the project single view, I think we don't have to do it. Do you agree?
For example, user is currently looking at my account in my donation, and he sees he see his donation, but he doesn't know that if it is approved, if it is accepted or not. So
Yeah,
I think
in my account, I agree with you. We have a plan to show it,
yeah.
and we're going to, currently we have issues for it for the design team, especially for the givebacks items. But for the public view, do you think that we have to show it? I don't think.
Yeah, also in public view, when the user is signed in and that donation belongs to the user, we show the pending donations. So I think it's necessary to show the donation status.
Mohammed, how many minutes do you think that the transaction is going to be verified after the donation is made? Usually.
It depends on the network, the gas fee, and I don't know.
Sorry
No,
for interrupting, but there isn't a standard that you should wait for some number of blocks to be mined before
Okay, no.
considering.
I mean after the transaction is minted, how many minutes do you need to make it verified?
I think maybe it takes maybe 10 seconds or 20 seconds. We no less, few seconds. We just need to get transaction info from Etherscan or Blockscan and check the values. It
Yeah,
won't take.
sorry for interrupting. We should wait for a few blocks to be mined after that, and after that we know that the block will not be reverted. In blocks and the proof of work actually, the latest block
Okay,
will
the
not be
proof
the
of work,
first.
the proof of we wait for the proof of work at the time of donation, so the user can see that it's pending. But after we get the confirmation of the Web3, we close it and we show a success donation page to the user. So the user has, for example, 10 seconds to get back to the projects page and see his donation. And I think Ramin, she can probably see it. There is no need to add a status for that.
It's,
What?
For some reason, the backend may not be able to confirm, and the transaction may be pending for maybe 10 days, for example. And in that case, the user may see his transaction on his donation on the donation table, but donation is not actually approved.
Yeah, you're right. So I have to have it somewhere in the give economy issue. Edit my donation view. So I can say include donation status for my donations in 3 views. So I can put it in the product backlog and also the design label. Okay. It's all set. Let's get back to this issue. Translate Web3 errors to more user-friendly messages. Right now, we have plenty of user errors that came from the Web3, and we can see it on the Sentry, but the user don't have any sense what was this error in the toast messages. I asked Cherik to send me the documentation of the Web3 to find out that we can make some of them translated to the user, but actually I can't find the errors, Cherik, to be honest. Would you please help me on this? Where can I find the list of errors?
Sure, let me find them again and send to you.
Yeah, I put it in this issue. I can
Could you please click on the links that I sent to you?
Here you are.
2 links.
Oh, this one. Error codes. Okay. Sorry, I missed that. Because I got this EIP as my for 6 months. I figured out that it's outdated. Because I didn't have. Okay, cool. And I think we have to work on this. I can't find this, or very common user errors that we have that, we have messages in the MetaMask waiting for you. Or, for example, we only have, for example, these numbers of networks available, and you cannot proceed. You can find it here.
The common error is, I think, the common error is when the MetaMask window is open in another place and we can see it. I think the code number is 32,002, for example. Resource unavailable. Yeah.
Okay, I have to take a look.
Thank
you. Thank you for updates. I can put it here for more review. And we have this report from the user several times, and I think it's related to the Brave issues that we have with the source. And I really don't know what to do with it.
Brave sometimes make me crazy. Today I spent half hour to log in somewhere and I couldn't see the page because after I tried on Google Chrome, I said, wow, it was working very well. The problem was Brave. So we are not the only one who are suffering from that. But I don't know how can
Ahmed, can I close this because I think it's done already.
Yeah.
I just created this one for you, but you go ahead with another PRs.
Okay.
Yeah. And this verification user fellow is already set, and we're waiting for the confirmation of the Ashley. And Ashley told me that it's going to be, give me her feedback as soon as possible this morning. And so let's get back to our epics, guys. We have AppyGive here ready to implement it. And we have this list of web services here. So feel free to add it. You can share with anybody in the world. So this donation flow, I think this is epic. All the issues are in the QA. This verification, we have lots of issues for this verification. And I put it here at design data. I think Mohammed created this today. Am I right, Mohammed?
Yeah. I added
confusion. Yeah. To have everyone in the loop, especially Carlos, would you please give us a short description about the details?
As you said, and as the issue says, because there is a Google Doc there, and it explains everything with design. We have to implement we have to create an schema and a table for project verification entity. If anyone wants to verify their project, they have to create a project verification entity. and so we should have a web service for that. And the user should be able to edit that before applying for review. So we have to have edit web service as well. And after that, the user send the request for the admins. So we should have confirm and reject in the admin bureau that when when admin confirm a project verification request, we clone some data from that entity to project. For instance, Twitter address, website address, anything that user entered in that form, we clone that data and put it in the project data, and after that we change the status of the verified status of project and email to project owner and something that we should do it. So this whole epic is about that what I said. If I missed anything, please Monique add it.
Just for information, Carlos, please take a look at this issue 491. It has all the issues listed. We didn't get started already. We try to make it more clear. But if we want to plan for give power has been more priority for sure. So
Okay.
let's take a look at another issue here. Give back user flow. I think all the issues are waiting for Tocini here. So as the front-end developer guys asked me to have these issues, and we have a budget for technical desk. And I think I can see that the Redux is already chosen. Am I right, Cherry? Or front-end guys?
I hope, but I'm waiting for Matteo's last approval. But I implement an example to others can see it because everybody concerned about the Redux complexity. But I create a PR to see it, and it's easy to use. So it depends on the Matteo.
Yeah, let's make it plain and clear. Do you have any objections, Matteo, Rami?
No, I want to check the pull request and see how the syntax is working, because I was confused when Sherry taught me about it first, because I thought it was the good old Redux, and I hate that syntax. But he tells me that it is a Redux Toolkit, which is like a better version of it. So I have to sit down for some hours and check how that's working. But I think we can go. I mean, I trust Sherik without having to see much. But yeah, I just put some. I have to check a little bit more, and that's it. And I also think that Aliversa had some opinion on that. I think that you implemented some, no? Or you are aware of it?
Yeah, in the past I worked with Redux, but it was complex, as you said. But with Redux toolkit, it's easy to use and it's very performant, and I think it's a good option for us.
Okay, Ramin, do you have something?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Redux, and I think it's a good choice to migrate to Redux. And thanks, Ali Reza, Cherik, and Matteo for the investigation.
Okay, seems it has some fans. So thank you, Cherik, for trying to split it out to some doable issues here. And if you guys find bandwidth, feel free to take this. So let's take a look at the redesign project category sorting and filtering. This issue is also waiting for more. And we have lots of user requests to implement and change this flow that we currently have, especially for the filtering. And let's talk about this notification center. It's less design dependent things. And I think Mohammed just made it split it up to lots of issues here, I can see. Would you please give the team a little description?
Yeah. As we talked before, previous weeks and today, we need to improve our notification feature. For instance, a user can decide that want to get notification for what event and don't want to get for what event. And besides, we need to expand our microservice infrastructure and move notification center to a new microservice. So first of all, we should create a project for this purpose and create and to handle all notification stuff. That microservice should have some web services. One is getting notifications. Every user can get their notification with pagination. Can mark their notification as read. So when they say they read the notification, they would not get the counter of notification. The badge should just show the unread notifications. Sorry guys, my mind is not very organized. If I say if you can't understand me, sorry. We can talk more later. And we should have let me see the it's all about the new microservice and the integration between Impact Graph and that new microservice. For more details, you can check the epic. I created the issues there, but it's not finalized. So if you think I missed something and if we should do something better, you can put your issues there or discuss on existing issues. Yeah, that's it.
Cool, thank you. As to short, its general idea is to having a microservice that handles all the connections and sending emails and notifying users that you have a new notification. And Impact Graph just only notifies that service that, okay, that event happened. Inform these kinds of people. Just that. Carlos and Mohammed would work on this, and I would try to help them. Just a short description. Thank you, Mohammed.
Okay, guys, we only have 15 minutes and we have give power discussion. So let's take a look at another issue that we have for the authentication. I think this one also has priority. And this is for let's remove the V2 repo issues and oh man, I can't find it. Where was your epics, Amin? It was in the Impact Graph about the authentication.
Maybe we need to add repos. Add the new. I sent you the link. I sent you the repo. Do you have it in your
here? It's setting up authentication service. It's here. The column was wrong. So it's in the Impact Graph number 514, and there are some issues related to this epic. So thanks for Carlos for implementing the first steps of it, and we have to jump into. I'm not sure that it's in right now. It's a merge or not. I think you're working with the DevOps guys, Carlos, to finalize it. Am I right?
Yeah, we're setting up the domain. Well, when I have a meeting with them, I think they are unavailable now. But yeah, setting a domain and the Nginx.
So to have the outcome of this brilliant work, we have to finalize these other issues here. So appreciate if you can take a look and make it finalized. So I think this one is also have priority because we already have jumped into this. So I think one of them is going to be front end thing. This one, use the authentication service in the front end. So the number is 701. It's in the V2 repo. And the other issues are in the DevOps and the impact graph board. So yeah, let's get back to the prioritization. So I'm eager to know that, because I'm totally blind about the process of the give power and how's it going to be. Right now we have plenty of traffic in the backend things, and we have 3 epics ready to jump in. One verification, one notification center, and one this authentication things. So I think that's.
Sorry, Monique, can I add something? I think we have some high priority issues as well. For instance, Ashley reported something, and I think we had few issues. We have few issues.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the bugs. We have to jump into the bugs as soon as possible. So that report was actually for the bugs. But for our main development plan, I think we have only these issues, these epics. Am I right? Or am I missing something? Okay. So Lauren, I think right now we need you. Is there any doable issue that we can jump into for the give power? Because you said that we're ready.
We're like, honestly, let me take a look at the design right now. I took Friday off, and I didn't get to look at it yet today. So I think we'll be able to, we could start developing the front end for the changes to my account. That's really almost done. I just need to check kind of the Figma and check in with Mo to see if there's any last fixes. Maybe I could do that today and then give you something tomorrow. If Mo has finished. Does that sound?
I think that the front end guy is going to be blocked if we don't jump into the backend services first.
Yeah, well, the contracts aren't done yet, though, so we need to work with SEM. I'm not really sure the best way to kind of coordinate it, but because I think we need to build a subgraph, and Fabio was saying he'd be able to help with that too because he's been doing a lot of it, but maybe it's the best place for Mohammed to be working on it. So maybe we should have a coordination meeting with SEM, and who would be building that?
I think all the backend guys can do it. I'm also here if I can help. I can be in the meeting and make the issues clear for the devs.
I don't know really the best. I don't know what's the best exact way forward. Should we just set up a meeting with SEM and backend guys and go through the design and the contracts together? So I'll check in with SEM to see where he's at. Yeah, I had a meeting with him late last week, and he was still had a few more things to be working on with the contract. So I think the contracts need to be done before we start working on the back end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think, do you think that we have some, effects on or impact graph repo? I think we have to change something in impact graph.
Oh, I got distracted. What? Which one is it?
Do we need to change something in the impact graph for the give power? Did you see the latest design there?
No, I haven't seen that. No, I read the document about a couple of weeks ago. I haven't read the update. Let's look at the the final. I think we should go to agile and implement one by one. And we have something to implement at this moment. I'm excited to see the design and go for implementing that. So do we have a ready design to implement? Am I correct?
I'm looking for the issues. Lauren, do we have the link for the Figma design right now that we can take a look?
Yeah, I can put it in. Give me 1 sec. I'll put it in the all dev channel.
We only have one epic that is for Give Power Dev implementation. I create this one in the Give Economy. So I think we can have to break it down into these issues here under this epic. Maybe the side effects. So it's going to be one my account side.
Okay, I just put the Figma in the dev channel. All dev.
Are smart contract ready, Lauren?
No.
Is it related to them?
No, not ready yet, but they're getting close. I think there's a few more things that Sem was working on. We had a meeting last week. But yeah, I think he was hoping to finish them like within the next week.
I'd like to know the user flow. Is it an document to read that and describe a flow from step by step and have the and I like to have a good understanding of logic and components.
You mean for the
And
contract?
data flow actually. What user do, what's data coming from, what's the meaning of data, how we should show them on the front and how we should deal with them. That's all the process because I don't have a clear idea. I have some general picture, but about the specific use case, I haven't seen anything.
Okay. Yeah, I think, well, we don't have that yet, but I think maybe we need to like map it out, like go through the designs with Sem and kind of like make this kind of like either make a document or kind of like some kind of like map about how the contracts will like interact with the front end and the user flow.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I can handle it. As I can see, there is some changes in the impact graph as well. So I can dedicate just half of the backend guys' time for the issues that I have and have the less free for the issues that is going to be clear on the Wednesday, I assume. Is it a good strategy for these couple of days?
Yeah, I think so. And then in the next couple of days, I'll just kind of like try to get everything coordinated with Sem and see where he's at with the contracts and what we need to do next. And I just added Mohammed and Carlos to the dev chat where we're talking about the smart contracts and stuff. So I'll ask Sem about things and you guys can keep an eye on the conversation. Monique, you're already in there. And so is Amin.
Okay. Mohammed and Carlos, I think we better jump into this verification stuff. At least we create this, a schema for the database and make it clear. And right now we can have the front-end guys to implement the skeleton of the verification, application ready at the same time. What do you think?
I think it's good. And I just missed a issue in this epic, Monique. I forgot to create issue for the OAuth 2 integration for yeah. It's good. I think we can jump to that.
Okay. I assigned the issues to you. Go ahead, Carlos.
Yeah, I'll finish the DevOps stuff and yeah, we can jump on this too, but I'll first coordinate the other integration of the auth microservice.
Good. Thank you, guys. Sorry I talked too much for this meeting, and yeah, I don't have your comments, and but do you have any other comments or feedbacks or anything that we have to do it? We have just 3 minutes left. Okay, thank you. And Dan, the issues for the epics, for the Epic Give, I think you can have some other teams to work on the web services with the improvements of the Mohammed and Carlos, because we have traffic right now for the backend, and we can make it with the other teams, I think, because the structure is almost ready to use. And I'm trying to define issues and assign it to you each day, and we have meetings to amend or way of planning each day. Thank you for your attendance. And guys, we have lots of issues in the UAT QA column waiting for you. I also asked Miss Jean, I asked Mitch, and I asked Dan also to jump into testing. We need to make it confirmed by people outside of the team before we, close the issues. Thank you, everybody. And if you don't have anything to add, have a good day.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Nick.